Alright guys, I'm back with another Minecraft video. So let's talk about certain aspects of this base that makes it really defensive and really hard to raid. So the first thing they have is this huge lava wall. And well, before that they have like a 20-30 chunk claim. So if you're going to TNT cannon this base, if you can shoot a TNT cannon that far and have enough TNT to even shoot, good luck getting in this base because you would need a lot of TNT. So the first thing usually is a lava wall. This obstructs your field of view, so it makes cannoning a lot harder. Okay, the next feature of this base that makes it really special is this anti-hybrid defense. And what this is basically a 45-degree angle 2-layer water wall, and this stops hybrid cannons. Um, you can get through this, but it'd be practically not impossible. Nothing is impossible, but it would be extremely hard to get through that defense. Because the way hybrids work, that angle would be really hard. If it's vertical walls like this, hybrids have no problem getting through defenses like that. So that is a really great defense. The lava wall obstructs your field of view, so it makes cannoning a lot harder. This makes hybriding, getting through that layer is extremely hard. And then they have a layer of obsidian, looks like 2 layers of water, and that's important because when you stack sand, it helps. So sometimes when you stack sand, it's a lot easier to hybrid if there's just 1 layer of water instead of 2, so that makes it a little bit harder. And then they got a gravel layer, and then I don't know why they don't have another layer of water between the gravel and looks like coal, and then cobble, then another layer of obsidian. And this server has obsidian destroyer, so it can be destroyed in 3 hits. So overall this base is very well designed. They have a huge cactus farm, puts out a lot of cactus. You can make that money. Another really cool thing is this base is basically unglitchable. They have a lot of strategies they use to make it unglitchable. And the first off is to not even let people get on top of the base. And that's why they have these cobwebs. These cobwebs stop people from throwing ender pearls. So if you try to throw ender pearl and try to land on top of the base, and if it gets stuck on those, yeah, you're gonna fall to your death or something like that. And then they have a huge uh, thick wall, so this stops glitching. It's like, I don't know, 20 blocks thick or something. So if you could hybrid cannon the top of the base, that would be extremely hard. You'd have to have a hybrid cannon that can kind of have a projectile going downwards, and that's kind of hard to do, especially from 20 chunks out. It would be, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it would be extremely hard. Yeah, they have an awesome base inside the base. Another really cool feature about this base is they use spider spawners to stop people from snooping around the base. And that's really fun. It's really cool because it just shows how OP they really are. So as you can see, there are a ton of spider spawners in there. So if you manage to cannon this or something, these spiders would come attack you. And basically it's just like a warning. It's like, you do not belong next to this base, and therefore we are going to come attack you. Yeah, they don't go down all the way to bedrock, which is smart, because how hybrid cannons work. The top of the base and the very bottom of the base are the most weakest, so their base is in the middle, which is always very smart. They have this right here is their monster spawners, and we can go in here, and then they have this huge just water. If you get inside the base, if you manage to do that, you would probably drown to death because you can't unless you have like a hack client which you can glitch through stuff. But you can just see all these creeper spawners. Yeah, these guys are a raiding faction, and look at all those hoppers. So they just fall down right into those hoppers. A really, really great faction, and they take the time to do some really good building. They got all sorts of blocking chest systems and automatic potion making. Um, yeah, this chunk didn't load. I'm kind of glad it didn't because now I can see that they got really, really cool base. Lots of different blocks. Kind of funny how they designed their base. So this is like the nature room. This is like the ore room. I don't know. Very cool. They got spiral staircase, locking chest systems, just all sorts of cool stuff in this base. Got automatic potion making, which I'm going to do a video on. Yeah, and they have lots of layers of water. This would be one difficult base to cannon in, that's for sure. And they have these monster lava walls and water walls. These are the first defenses, besides the huge like 15, 20 chunk claims that they do. And the lava is definitely laggy. So hopefully I won't crash. And the anti-hybrid walls, those things, is 45-degree angle. That's a really, really smart thing to do when building bases. And then they got their huge cactus farm outside the base. Another pretty awesome thing about this base is they have traps. It's kind of funny how they do this. It's kind of like they want you to come attack this base because they want you to fall in their traps. So this is one trap. It's like you don't want to fall down here because you'll fall, and then that block limit will definitely kill you. And then they have like a door system that basically locks you out certain areas so they can trap you and then kill you. Another cool thing is, here's another thing, and they use string. You can't really see the string. You can see it if you zoom in if you have Optifine, but if you throw an ender pearl, you would get stuck, or it would stop right here on the string, and then you'd fall in here, and then you'd be trapped. So people probably jump in here, and then if you follow them, you're basically going to be trapped, because then they'll just go to these doors, and then yeah, they'll get their friends TP, and then they'll kill you. This is another cool trap. They have all these all these strings which stops the ender pearl. So basically they're just trying to trap you. So if you jump down here, then they close this, and if you follow them, they'll just hit you with a sword, and you're going to be trapped and you'll die. And it looks like it works because they have 4 chests, so I'm sure it's filled with armor and looted material from people that have fallen into this trap. So that basically covers the whole base. It's a wicked awesome base. Really, really cool. Be extremely hard to get into this base. And thanks for watching, guys.